So here we are getting ready for the quali of the PSR Race 1. So let's see who will grab the pole position, who will fall out in qualifying 1. We have a wide grid for today, so let's see how everything plays out. Okay, so let's set everything up. Let's see who will be the first to leave for their out lap. We have a good grid today of 16 drivers. Let's see if let's see who will be the favorite, and let's see who the favorites are for the championship and both the constructors. Who has just went out? It is one of the McLarens. So it looks like a Ferrari right behind him. And I am back, sorry for that. So let's see if a hybrid can get a fast lap and, put the McLaren somewhere up there. Oh, and he goes wide. We have just started, and that is an invalidated lap. Let's look at the Ferrari of Ali. Can he do something? That's a good line on the straight. Good corner there. Let's see how he goes through the S's here. Looks like Silas and Lucian have also, both of them are now on their fast laps. Let's see how the Ferrari does this turn. Very good entrance there. The Aston Martin of Silas is there. Behind him is a white car, I think. That's probably someone on their outlap. Another McLaren, also Salvador. He is on his outlap here, and looks like the Williams Racing Bull is there. But what can Ali do as he finishes on the straight? 1:01:29. Let's see if that will stay the fastest lap. Silas is the next that will finish his lap. After him come Salvador. That is it. He is shy of Ali by quite a lot there. What can Salvador do though? And Lucian places above Salvador. Currently some nice qualifying laps here, although Ali has taken a lap that is currently very much the fastest. There is a Mercedes here stopped on the track, probably to let through the others. He is on his out lap. Let's see, Jasper in the Aston Martin here. Can he move up higher than his teammate who is in second place? Oh no, that is a Cadillac. I'm sorry. Can he move up higher than his teammate in fourth? Hybrid also about to finish his lap. What can he do? That is a full second, little less than a second of Ali. What does Jasper do? Can he do something? Jasper, he sets the second fastest sector. The Aston Martin lets him pass through. See how he does the turn. A little wide there, could have been closer to the apex, but can he still get the fastest lap? He was just shy of the fastest lap there. Probably a little entrance a little closer to the apex, and he would have probably had the fastest lap there. But as of right now, it still stands with Ali. And can his teammate Owen get closer to him? In front of him, still the McLaren of Hybrid. Is he on a fast lap, or is he in an in lap? I guess we will see. Owen, what can Owen do? He also sets the second fastest sector. Ferrari are looking very strong out there. But can he beat his teammate, or can he get pole or provisional pole as of right now? That looked like a good entrance. What can he do? Not enough. He places 7th. Not enough there. Luxy here. What can he do? His lap is invalidated. Jasper here, looks like he is chasing that pole very viciously, but the question is, can he get to it? Currently, he is very little off pole, only about four thousandths of a second. It looks like that was not it. Luxy also on an invalidated lap. The first of the Mercedes here, as he is about to set his time. What can he do? Nothing. He goes into the pits. Dim is here in the Haas. He sets the fastest first sector. What can he do in the second sector? There's caution in sector 1, but I think that was just the Aston Martin getting ready for his fast lap. Dim is here. What can he do? Whoa, and he spins. He spins. Can he still get a good time even after that spin? Let's see what he places, though I'm not sure it will be very high. After the fastest first sector, that this must come as an upset. He just spun there. Let's see what can he do. Yes, looks like it won't be much. That spin costed him a lot of time. Yep, he places last of those who have set a time already. Maddie's here. His lap is also invalidated. Turkey out here. Looks like he is also chasing a lap, but I wouldn't say so. He is 2 seconds off pace. Is he going into the pits, or will the next lap be his lap? So we don't know. Actually, here it looks like only what is Damon doing here? I understand he is trying to get to his points faster, but I think that's just I think that's doing him good. Cami there has led the session, but there is only 2 drivers in here that are definitely going to fall out, and then 15 others are going to, or actually by the 26 regulations, I think only one or I think actually no one falls out. Let's see what can he do. What can Silas do there though? Whoa, there was contact. Something happened here. I was not able to see it. What happened there? Looks like this is not Silas's fastest lap. Yeah, so here only one driver will fall out. So I think this one is basically this quali session is basically a warm up for all of the others. Luxy here. Looks like this is not his fast lap. Hybrid though, well he is less than a tenth of a second behind. What can he do? Can he do something? Can he take pole away from the Ferrari? Better yet, can Owen do something as he is also on his out lap? Let's look at Hybrid right now. He takes off 0.21 210 tenths of his time, but I think that's only his time, not the pole time. Let's see. He moves up a few places there. Owen was very good at the beginning, so let's see what he can do. Dim is there. As I said, he spun on his first lap. He is also very close to pole, or provisional pole as of right now. But it's safe to say only one driver here will fall out. Luxy looks like this is also not his quick lap. Owen. Is Owen on his quick lap? Can he move up? Because right now, Ali, his teammate in the Ferrari, is very good there. The Tifosi are proud for sure. He's a little bit off pace there, but only by a little margin. The Mercedes not very good there, as Mercedes currently have only one driver on the grid, or the other didn't show up. Yeah, Owen goes wide there, and he goes to the pits. Hybrid here, he is again trying to improve his time as he was pushed down by Owen. Or is he going into the pits now? We'll see. GXZ, what can he do? Looks like nothing as he is on an invalidated lap. Hybrid looking not as good as some people might have thought. So currently our top three are the Ferrari of Ali, the Cadillac of Jasper, and the Haas of Demis. Silas here is on his out lap. Can he do anything? TSB there, or Norbert in the other Aston Martin. Let's see what his times are going to look like. He is deploying that battery. He sets not a quite confident lap as he is off of his pace. The Red Bull of Razor, he is there driving very good with Verstappen's helmet. Can he drive like Verstappen? You see also Silas still on his out lap as he enters his fast lap. Red Bull Razor, is he good enough there? No, that is 7th. Can say not quite a confident lap time, but still very good. It is solid. Norbert looks like he is off his pace, and I don't think he will be moving anywhere. Or will he? Yeah. No, he doesn't move anywhere. That's half a second of his usual time. Turkey here in the Red Bull. Red Bull, none of the Red Bulls are looking comfortable. They're all very bad. Kid Flash and the Teletubby, they both haven't even done a lap. So, let's see how that goes out. Dimis has retired from the session. Honestly, might have been the right move as he wouldn't do that. So we have this qualifying session where currently actually two people will fall out. And then we have quali 2 and quali 3. Norbert here, is he trying to set a fastest time? By the looks of it, on his battery, I don't think so. Yeah, looks like he is either warming up or he is ready to go into the pits. So, Artist has just joined and looks like he is going and trying to set up a fast lap. Whoa, and looks like Lucian there has taken pole, or provisional poles now. He has taken P1 from Ali. I mean, it is safe to say that the top 8 and top 10 are definitely not going anywhere. Probably most of these people are, but I don't think Teletubby and Kid Flash, they won't complete a lap, so they are out of this race. Ardit needs to set whatever lap possible, and he is into this race. And Luke Dom, we will see how the grid lines them up. But as Luke Dom, who has just joined, Luke, He is in front of Teletubby. Looks like he will be going, and Teletubby and Kid Flash aren't going into Q2. Looks like here the grid is set. The Ardit, if he can even make it to the lap. Can Ardit just squeeze through? Looks like he is trying to get to the finish line. 16 seconds by cutting those corners. And so the only thing he needs to do is set a lap. Because if he doesn't manage to set a lap, he does not go to Q2. Looks like he is just shy. He was not able to get there, but looks like Luke Dom, who just joined, didn't even do a lap, is going to Q3. This is just utter luck there. Ardi just tried to get up there, but he was not able to get to the finish line in time. Where is he? No, I don't think so. So he was not able to finish quali, which is, it is he. You could see that he was trying hard to make it, but looks like he will not do it in the end. He does not get to set a lap time, which even if it was a 3-minute lap, he would have still gone on to Q2 as the other drivers haven't set a lap. You have to feel sorry for him at least a little. Who hasn't finished the race yet, though? You gotta feel sorry for him, as Luke has just went on to Q2 without doing anything. Yeah, Ardit is 17th. So drivers that are out of qualifying are Ardit, Teletubby, and Kid Flash. The Audi of Luke Dom just pulls through, and also the Williams of Cammy Boy, even though he has left the session ages ago. There was a lot of track limits, as you can see, and a lot of invalidated lap times. By the looks of it, as of now, Ali and Lucian are some of the favorites. The Jasper also, he set a lap time that was pretty up to pace with the others. And why was GXZ there on intermediates? Hybrid here saying he might test something new, so we can probably take him out of, well, this quali. Let's see if so this time there are 6 drivers which will be eliminated. Let's see. Who is out first? Jasper there trying again to set a good lap. Lots of people on their outlaps here. Just tell me if you guys want the telemetry there to be down there so we can see when they're deploying battery, or you just want it without it. A lot of out laps, but looks like Jasper is going to be the first to start his fast lap. Look at him swerving here over the road, trying to warm up his tires. Luxy has went on to mediums. Is he that confident in his ability to drive instead of fastest lap? I don't think, because quite frankly, I don't think that mediums were a good call there. Gonna swerve here over the Bahrain circuit. This straight has a crazy downhill there. Let's see Jasper and what he can do. Behind him, line up. No, behind him is Ali. So currently, Lucian and Ali seem to be very up to pace with each other. Could have been maybe closer to the apex there by Jasper. We'll see. Killing it very good now. Good laps here by Jasper. Whoa, he takes a little slide there, but can he save it? Something is telling me he'll need to do at least another lap. But he did take a little slide there. Ali right behind him here. Can he also set a good lap? As he was P1 for most of last session, but then Lucian just came out of nowhere and beat him by about 4/10 of a second. Let's see. This is Lucian here. Jasper. What can Jasper do? He's at second fastest sector, but that is only because he was the first one to complete it. What does he do in the Cadillac there? He is racing 129.453. That is good, very similar to his last pace, but Ali comes ahead of him. That is quite a little time actually, separating them. Quite a little time there. That's like that's a good yeah, that's 0.031 only separating them. Luke Dom 131. Whoa. Was that was that intentional? Because I think that was pretty much banned. Luke Dom there just completely wipes out. And Lucian again 129 100. Very good lap there. He is 3.22 tenths of a second in front of Ali. Some very good lap times are being set here. I think as of right now, probably Lucian, Ali, and Jasper are some of the favorites for the championship. We'll have to see their race pace, though, of course. That's what always matters. Let's see which drivers are going to be very fast in quali but slow in the race. Which drivers are going to be very slow in the race but fast in quali. Maybe some that are fast in both, some that are slow in both, of course. You know, Luxy there, even though he's on mediums, he sets a faster lap time than Turkey in hybrid. Hybrid has been saying he's trying out something new. What is something new, though? Norbert here on an invalidated lap. The Red Bull of Razor here, he gets past him. Can he set quick lap time? Let's see here. Razor. What can Razor do? Good entrance there. Hybrid has done his lap on used socks by the look of it. And Razor moves up to 7th. Very good there, considering he's also on mediums. Dimas is probably trying out something new as he was in the top 4 last session. Other than that, this is a very good lap from Razor. Luxy also doing quite well, even though he is on mediums. He is right on the verge of elimination there. Cammy boy, he looks like he has returned, and what is he going to do? What lap is he setting? By the looks of it, as of right now, not a very good one. Yep, that was a slow lap. He is still on the elimination side. Silas and Norbert. Can Norbert make his lap without it being invalidated this time? Silas also almost. Silas has the fastest first sector. Norbert doesn't have the fastest sector too. Let's see how he does. He goes into the final corner there. That was good corner entry, but looks like he is just far off pace. 30. Yep, 13th. Silas. Can Silas go fastest in sector 2? Can Silas do it? Yes, he can. Silas by now fastest in both of the sectors. Can he beat the pole sitters? It looks like he has just too little battery remaining here. Can he activate it here? Let's see where he places. Looks like he lost a lot of time for not using the battery there. But he sets P2. That is that is a single millisecond there. 101. Wow. This is some if you have watched the Monaco qualifying, this is something very similar as what Kimi and Max have done. Congratulations also to Kimi on the win. Silas, very promising this session. Last session he was somewhere, he wasn't in the top 5, I think that's for sure. Maybe I'm just delusional and forgot. But anyways, very promising stuff here from Silas. I think if he would have had more battery left in that second to last straight, I think he would have beaten Cole by P1 as of now by a very good margin. Whoa, Wim is there. Can he set a lap time good enough? He is almost on the verge. He's also almost on the verge of elimination. I think, guys, I'm going to just flip this with the fact when Silas went second. Nothing has changed yet. It's hybrid. He do something. He is now on brand new softs, and he looks like this is currently very good stuff from him. If someone in the FA is watching, or can you just get the clip of Silas there, missing out on P1 by 0.001? Someone is watching here that can do that. Hybrid. Can he set a good enough lap? Or is he also going to lose time here as Silas did? Loxy sets the fastest lap of the time of the race by that is also 049. Wasn't that also was it 43 or 49 between Verstappen and Kimi? Hybrid moves up to 7th. He is clear of the elimination zone. Razor here. Can Razor kick Owen of the Ferrari out of P10 and move himself up out of qualification, out of elimination? By the look of this, I don't think he can. Yes, he can. Razor not only does pull himself out of elimination, he sets the fastest lap. Yeah, look at him celebrating there. He deserves that. He deserves that right now. Looks like Q3 is going to be very, very fun. Looks like Q3 is going to be very This is some very good stuff by the drivers here. Very entertaining to watch them. Hybrid here. GXZ, by the looks of it, on the verge of elimination, but something is telling me the others won't get to him. Kirky needs to pull a fantastic lap here. GXZ also won his fast lap to get himself closer out of the elimination. Williams, minus 1 second. Can he do something here? Cammy boy. Cammy boy there. How is Hurt doing though? We'll see as he passes sector 1. Minus 192. I don't think that is enough for him. GXZ, he takes some time off. I think if he continues like this, he'll put Maddie's closer to the elimination zone. Cammy boy though, what can he do after not being present the entire of Quali 1? Can he get himself out of elimination? We will see as he approaches some of the final corners. He is approaching the last straight. Oh, Jasper then also sets another fastest lap. Cammy minus 381. I don't think that is enough for him. I don't think that is enough. Kirky finishes with a lap time. Kirky still 13th. Norbert isn't able to do anything, and it looks like Cammy Boy isn't either. He spins. He spins there right at the end. Looks like that is it. Our top 10 and those who move on to quali 3 are, are set. Let's see what quali 3 can bring us. Let's hope quali 3 is going to be exciting. And I think that Lucian, Luxie, Razor, Jasper, and Silas are all of them are fighting for pole. There are two Cadillacs on there, and they are the only team that has two drivers. So is that Cadillac dominance there? Or will it be as in Tier 2 when the Cadillacs qualified P1 and 2 that one couldn't start and the other fumbled the race? I don't know if he is watching this right now, but shout out to Fredo for basically bottling the race. So as you can see, this is a pretty good gap. Razor has set an absolutely monster time there. He just went from like P13, 14 to P1. Jasper has taken it away in his last lap, but looking very promising for all of the drivers here. Jasper looks like he was pushed to his absolute limit, as he was almost 3/10 of a second in front of everyone. Let's see who goes out first. GXZ, who just barely made it into here. Hybrid, against all odds and against even after him being against himself, he makes it. He makes it to Q3. Who will go out first? Looks like it's one of the Ferraris, or the only Ferrari left, and that is Ali. Ali, oh. Yeah, looks like that's a bit of a pileup. Most of them, they're merged into one by the looks of it. Yeah, so looks like Luxie will be the first, followed by Ali, Maddie's, and Jasper. That order. Behind them, line up Demis and who's that? Silas. Looks like also GXZ is coming out of his lap. We'll just watch them by when we're going. I don't know if Maddie's right. Yes. Let's see. Can Luxie set the fastest time again? Looks like this will be a very interesting session. Who can be fastest? Who will go fastest? Get pole position here in Bahrain at the opening of the season. Ali with a snap of oversteer. Luxie though, what can Luxie do? And with Maddie's right behind him. My tip for some of the drivers also is to store up some of the battery there for the last straight, or actually second to last. You think, in sector 3, as looks like most of the drivers are losing some time there. Luxie. Luxie has entered this fast lap. What can he do? Right behind him is Maddie's, and behind him is Jasper. Luxie there looks like is going good into the corners. He is driving that car so very smoothly. You can't help but be in awe. He did good in this turn. His Maddie's on him. Goes there. Luxie goes to the turn. Do it. Let's see just if Maddie's going to have the faster sector. No, looks like Luxie has the fastest sector too. I guess his team decrowned him. Yes, Jasper goes fastest. Demis's lap is invalidated. What time can Luxie set? Luxie sets the lap time of 1:29.214. Maddie's moves up 1:29.410. That isn't that good. Jasper he moves the provisional pole. Very good stuff there. Okay, those are. This is very good. Just tell me, guys, if you want for me to show all of the laps or the gap to the leader. Looks like GXZ will be the next, and he actually sets fastest sector 2. So just barely making it into quali pre. What can he do? Wipes out the braking board there. GXZ is 6th. Lucian there also sets the fastest lap of the race. What's next? Razor there in his outlap. A little bit of a lockout. Silas also here. Looks like Silas will be the first. And Matt is here. Is he going to the pits? Yes, he is. Silas, though, can Silas upset the leaders, and can he make it up there? Currently, Cadillac are having a good qualifying. Very far back of Lucian, though. Looks good there by Silas. I think maybe he should have gone a gear lower into the turn there. Silas. Very promising. He showed very promising in the last session. The session before that was a little bit nasty. Okay, he goes fastest in sector 1. Good corner entry and exit by the looks of it. Lucian also probably going in. Silas very good there. Does he get fastest sector 2? 2. Very good corners there. Does he do it? Yes, he does. But is Razor sets fastest sector 1, which means Silas doesn't have the fastest sector 1 anymore. He also doesn't have any boost left there, any battery. He's completely out of battery. As he goes up onto the main straight, what will his time be? Is it pole time? No, it is not. He is in P2 again. Razor is there also. Can he set fast? Yes, he does. He also goes fastest in sector 2. Does he have enough battery left for the straight? Looks like no. He also runs out of it quite soon. Using straight mode though. He gets more battery here. Probably would be smart to deploy it. He does. Can he go fastest? No, he can't. He's only 6th. As I was saying, everybody loses time out onto that second to last straight. So I suggest, at least it's my suggestion, through those couple of turns before it to save up a little bit more battery. Demis here, the only one without a lap, and it looks like his lap has been invalidated again. How many times has that happened? Yeah, he has two of his laps have been invalidated. He goes into the pits. Still out Silas. Is Silas trying to set up a new lap? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, he's going to the pits. Laser is probably going into the pits too. Hybrid is hoping to improve his lap. What can he do? Ladies and gentlemen, what can Hybrid do? Can he go fastest? GXZ again. Does he go fastest in Sector 1? Yes, he does. But can he go fastest in Sector 2? We'll have to wait and see. There, the dim is running fast, or was it a Cadillac? It was a Cadillac. Probably Luxy. Doesn't go fastest in Sector 2. So, there. But Hybrid, again, with no boost here. But he has boost here. What can Hybrid do? He doesn't move up. Jasper, though, he has been out here. That's minus half a second. Will he lose that time on the straight, though? I think it's time to wait and see. Jasper. What can Jasper do, though? Can he beat Pole? And if he does, by how much of a margin will it be? The question should have been, what couldn't he do? Yes, that was a good point of Hybrid there. I think Hybrid, I think you should go report that to the FIA. But I also think they aren't as deliberate as you think, because drivers sometimes they are slowing down to let other drivers through. GXZ just retired, which looks like, by the looks of it, is going to ruin Laxi's lap, or is it Demis? Yes, it's Demis, because he loses out on battery. I think we have banned. I think though we have already banned retiring that is not in the pits. Demis, can he set a good lap time? Maybe not. Jasper fastest by a small margin. By the looks of it, the others like Luxy and Ali and Razor, who were favorites here, all are quiet as of now, and looks like they still will be, or are they? Dimas, what can Dimas do? Let's see. Ali there. What can Ali do? As you know, I think it will be very important for him to get a good lap, as he is the only Ferrari left. Ali. Ali Ali does shave off some time, but he doesn't go fastest. By the looks of it, not enough time for pole. Does he save up energy and boost here? Yes, he does in the straight. Does it put him up? We will see. As he leaves the corner, Silas takes pole. Unless Ali can beat him. Can Ali beat him? Ali is just shy of a pole. He is in P3. Unless Luxy can also take some of that off. Silas takes pole in what seems to be shocking. Lucian is done, so he can take pole. Laxi minus 3/10 of a second. Does he have battery here? Looks like no. Razor is also here a contender for pole. He has a little bit more battery. Luxy, working the Luxy place. Silas in pole. Currently, can he take it away from him? No, he cannot. Razor. Razor moves up to 5th and just gets ahead of Luxy. So that is it. That is our finishing grid. Very good. Silas has just set the pole lap time. So the first 10 look like this. Silas in the Aston Martin is on pole. Jasper in the Cadillac is second. Ali in the Ferrari is third. Lucian in the Alpine, who was on pole for quite a long time, is an Alpine, is fourth. Razor is in the Red Bull is fifth. Cadillac of Luxy is sixth. Haas of Demis is seventh. Matties in the V-Carb are eighth. Hybrid of the McLaren are ninth. And GXZ of the Mercedes is 10th. Very interesting quality there. The Bahrain Grand Prix. Let's see. How will the start be? How will everything be, actually? Very good from all of the drivers as of right now. So Silas and the Aston Martin are on pole. Can Silas keep that pole and turn it into a win for Aston Martin in the first race of the season? We have to wait and see. So a quick summary of the Tier 2 race. The Cadillac were in 1-2. Although Draymond couldn't start as he was having issues, so his teammate took pole. Fredo was in the lead by about 4 seconds, and he was having a good race. But then something happened, and now time, and it is lights out, and away we go in the Bahrain Grand Prix. A lot of position changes here. Whoa, the Aston Martin goes wide. Was falling off. Silas is still in first, although Mattis is on him. Mattis with the inside move, he can't get past. The Cadillac of Luxy also trailing behind them. Can they do it? These are the position changes, the tires. Silas there first. There was some action. I think that was the Aston Martin of Norbert that went off track. Ali went down to 7th. Razor 5th. It looks like, is that a VSC or a safety car? Is that a safety car this early in the race? Fabian Penguin is all the way in last. Jasper there is last. What happened to Jasper? Jasper has had such a good quality, now he is in dead last. But by the looks of the drivers, this looks to be a safety car in the first lap. GXC gets in front of Kenny Boy. No, looks like it was a VSC. Killing Maddie's trying to go to him. Luxy right behind him. Silas not wanting to let go. He defends Luxy, but allows Maddie's to get through. Maddie's a little wide on the corner there. Fabian gets a 10-second time penalty. Can Silas get in front of him? Can Silas get... No, but Luxy tries to do so. He isn't able to... Silas's brakes lock out. Maddie's there damaged, trying to get onto all of them. Silas and Maddie's are having quite a good race there. Also, some of the moves... Someone has just fell down very heavily. Luke down by the looks of it. And Maddie's is wide. Maddie's is wide. And Silas reclaims the lead of the race. Maddie's gets in front of Luxy. Can Luxy get revenge on him? Can he get the position back? Oh, when they both try to go, Maddie's... Whoa, then they spin! Both of them spin as Maddie's turns into Silas. Which leaves Luxy in the lead of the race. Dim is right behind him. Silas and Maddie spin. What just happened there? Luxy now in the lead of the race with Dimis and Eraser trying to take it away from them. Where is Lucian? Lucian is very far down. There's Maddie's and Silas are still in this by the looks of it. But they have fallen far back. Dimis, can he get it? Looks like he is deploying some boost. Is he? Yes, he is. A little bit of a lockout there. He takes the inside line. Luxy doesn't let him get past. Is there contact there? Looks like it is. Dimis gets in front. He cuts out Luxy. Takes the corner, but Luxy's still on the attack on the inside. Can he get past? I don't think so, because Dimis also has boost. Maddie's moves up to P3 and Silas is down to P6. Luxy and Dimis here exchanging positions. Ali is up to 5th. Razor is up in 4th. What a race this is so far. Razor picks up a 3-second time penalty. It looks like Razor is about to overtake, or is he? So he is not in the end. So Silas there right trying to catch Razor. He's right on his gearbox. Ali overtakes Maddie's. Silas trying to catch Red Bull. Trying to catch Razor. Can he move up? He can. Maddie's overtakes Ali. Maddie's is again up to 3rd. Can Ali take it away from him? Looks like he doesn't have enough battery left. Neither does Maddie's. Ali here. What are you doing? Well, someone has again fallen down. Owen, but it looks like Hybrid and Lucian looks like they're having a battle. Well, Lucian there forces Hybrid wide. I think the FI are going to have a look into that. Some very good racing here. Cammy Boy there. Now he moves up and there's contact. Teletubby looks like he lost something there. Silas again looks like he's moving for the overtake. He's trying to overtake the Ferrari of Ali. What a wild start to the race that was. Silas still quick. Can Silas make a move? Looks like Maddie's makes a move for P2. Maddie's is up to P2. Demis is 2 seconds in front of everyone. But looks like Maddie's race pace is very good and he'll be catching him quite soon. Silas again moving for the overtake. Can he do it? Does he take the inside? Yes, he does. He is in front of the Ferrari. Very interesting race though. It's a very interesting start. Silas now moving on to Maddie's. Can he get the overtake on him, on the man who made him spin out? Yes! No, he cannot yet, but he is very close to it. Currently, the Greek athlete is in the front. Dimis in the Haas is first. There was some contact there. Whoa, and Silas moves up. Or does he? No, Maddie stays the inside line. Dimis is up to 3 seconds in front, which is very good for him. After starting, Dimis started 7th. He is now first. Silas trying to move up to P2. Maddie's also right behind him. The grid is still in these smaller groups, with 2 cars being soloed out, which is Dimis and GXC. Can Silas make the move? Does he use his battery? For some reason, he is not using his battery. Whoa, and that's a dive bomb there by Matthews, which brings him up 1, maybe 2 positions. Matthews is up 2 positions. Not yet, though. Can he take the inside? Silas moves up to the inside. What a move. 3 of them there. And Silas moves up to P2 after that. What a great maneuver there by Silas. Very great race overall. Very great racing from everyone here. Luxy again trying to make the move. Was that maybe Silas weaving? I guess we will check. Maddie's also trying something there. I think there was contact, I'm not sure. Silas building a small gap to them. Ali, though, also trying to overtake. Lucian also right behind him. As we know, Lucian was performing very good. He was in P4, he is now in P6. But I mean, you also have to feel sad for Jasper, who started in P2. Now, let's check how he is doing. Or maybe there is no time for that, as Ali moves closer. I was saying Jasper was started in P2, now he is in P9, trying to overtake the Ferrari of Owen. There's almost contact there, but by the looks of it, he's going to overtake him. Owen likely forcing him wide, not like he's doing anything. Can he also overtake Hybrid for a double overtake? Yes, he can. Yes, he can, and he is all the way near the little group of cars in front of him. No, he doesn't get the move on the Hybrid. Teletubby there, also moving in for the overtake, but can Candy Boy take the inside line? No, it looks like he cannot, unless he goes for a dive bomb, which he doesn't. Hybrid picks up a 3-second penalty. Jasper is first. Dim is there. He's still in first. So it's very good. There's still minimum of 1 pit stop. Actually 2, I think. Let's see who will be first after that. Dimis building up quite a gap there. It struck him as luck when Maddie's turned into Silas, but Silas is still in second. By the looks of it, doesn't look like he is catching Dimis for now. Let's hope he can do it. Milo there, 3-second time penalty. He goes over on Herky. He tries something. Is that a switchback? Looks like it doesn't work. Interesting battle here between the Merc and the Red Bull. Unfortunate that was likely, it was naughty. Jasper is up to 4th. How great for him, as so the guys that went onto softs first have pitted. Will they see that benefiting them, or will it just make the race worse for them? We had a very interesting start to the race. Demis from P7 and goes up to P1. Silas, after a spin, who started on pole, is back to P2, and he's catching Demis, but very slowly. I think we might have a battle there for P1 about lap 13 or 14 if this continues this way, if the tires make it that way. Norbert there going on to Salvador. Not a lot of people who made it to Q3 are at the moment in the top 10. That is interesting. Kid Flash, what is Kid Flash doing? He and Ardit are trying to catch the McLaren. Norbert, 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Not ideal. There is a couple overtakes here going on. Yes, Ardit manages to overtake the McLaren. Can Kid Flash do the same thing as he deploys his battery? Hybrid is also deploying his. He goes a little bit off the track there. Can Kid Flash use the space they've given him? And looks like yes he can. That is a double overtake with Kid Flash, or maybe it isn't, as the hybrid takes the inside again. Kid Flash moving very aggressively, and he moves in front of him. Was that a mistake though? Whoa! Salvador just runs through that. The hybrid runs through that. My apologies. Salvador still trying to catch Norbert. Luxy also trying to catch Maddie's. Lucian trying to catch both of them. So now there have been some grooves there. Luke Dom is very close to being lapped by Demis. Luxy, can Luxy overtake Maddie's? Luxy, who started in P6, now is P9. Silas has pitted, he is now down to P5. And can he also overtake him? Yes, I think he can. GHC also. He is now getting out. Can Maddie's get in front of him? No. Looks like he cannot. Silas ends up in P7, which, by the looks of it, is in front of everyone who pitted before him. The guy's Lucian has retired from the session. Has Lucian crashed, or has he just retired there? I think he just went to the pits to retire. Dim is about to lap Luke Dom. But also Jasper inching closer to Ali. A lot of them in the group here. Kid Flash is about somewhere in the middle of it. Can he get in front of Salvador? Hybrid trying to catch all of them. Silas is in 7th, but I think everyone in front of him needs to pit as well. See? Yes, so everyone in front of Silas also needs to pit. By the looks of it, I think Silas should move up to P2, actually. He won't get in front of Demis unless Demis makes a mistake. Lexi again here. Fighting with Maddie's for P8. Wild race here, very wild start. So far, This has been a nice race. I don't think there's been much dirty driving, if any. Probably one or two times a driver has forced another driver off track. Jasper trying to get to Ali. Can he do it in the corners? He is gaining quite a lot of time, but does Ali have boost? No, he doesn't. If Jasper just continues his tempo, he is going to get overtake for the next lap. Can he use it to overtake Ali? Jasper now needing to finish in front of a second, and it looks like he will be able to do it. Does Jasper? Yes, Jasper does get overtake. Let's see if he will use it and be able to overtake Ali. Ardent here also looks like he's moving closer to Salvador. I would suggest using some of that battery, as he has almost a full tank of battery, but he is not using any. He's letting it all out deploy. Jasper, yes, he does. He does use that overtake. He gets in front of Ali, leaving the track there a little. And Ali gets a 3-second time penalty. Behind him, his teammate Owen, but he is quite a lot behind them. Caution there. There's caution in sector 2. Has something been broken? Is everyone okay there? Salvador trying to make a move on Kid Flash, who looks like he's finally caught up to him and overtaken him. Can Salvador do it with a switchback? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. What a wonderful move there by Salvador. Absolutely amazing, that switchback. I think he is feeling very proud of himself after that. Ali again, very close to Owen. Can he use his overtake? It looks like he is going to use it, and looks like his plan will work. They have moved up to P1 as Demis as pitted, and Silas gets in front, or does he? Let's see. Silas gets in front of Demis. That was a good undercut by Silas. I saw some brake log there. But Silas has completed his undercut, and I think, yes, the two in front of him still need to stop. So that means Silas currently has the lead of the race. Cammy Boy picks up a 3-second time penalty. Ali and Jasper, they're fighting, but something is telling me both of them will be going to the pits soon. Good undertake there by him. Yes, Ali hits. Jasper doesn't. Was that a smart move? Was that a smart move, or will Ali undercut him? We will see. Demis moves up to P4. Yes, GXS actually gonna quite a fight here. Maybe there's contact. I think GXS was in fault there. I think that was his fault. Loxy again with battling with Maddie's. Cadillac currently not having the fantastic race. Aston Martin though, well, only one of their drivers is currently in point, but as of right now he is in the highest points possible because Jasper still needs to pit, and something is telling me he'll do it this lap. something that one is battling there. Owen there trying to move, make a move on Teletubby. Does he complete the switch back? Can he do it here? Yes, he does. Wonderful move there by Owen. Though Salvador's was a little cleaner there. Better looking. But Teletubby is on softs, quite a used soft by the looks of it. Luxie again battling with Maddie's. Maddie's doesn't have overtake. Luxie going in. Oh, he doesn't. I believe he was trying to pull a dummy there. And yes, Silas moves up to P2. P1. Damage right behind him, about 2 seconds. But after this, Silas has like about 13 to 14 laps on these mediums. So that should mean he goes about around lap 30. He will go to the pits. Then lap 30, no, not lap 30. I'm kind of dumb, guys. So he'll go to the pits in about 10 laps time, maybe before, and he will use soft unless he thinks and he finishes the race on these mediums. But with the distance his heart did it, I don't think it was done. So it just said that straight mode was banned because of what? Because of low grip. Yeah, that's another. Is this a VSC or a safety car? We're going downhill. Let's see. Because if it is a safety car, I haven't saw that. I think it's virtual. Was it a virtual safety car? Let's see. Yeah, but by the looks of it, with everyone keeping their caps. No, I think this is a safety car. Safety car in the 15th lap of the race. Silas using the opportunity to pit again. Will he go on hards and then not have to pit again? Or will he go on the softs and gamble by having to pit again? I personally think he is going to be smart and go on the hards. We will see. Yes, Silas switches to hards. It looks like he will leave P4. Now he'll have to catch Jasper and Ali. But something is telling me with the safety car that won't be much of a problem. So 10-second penalty. Let's just check the penalties there for a second. Yeah, so the highest penalties are to Norbert and Razor and Norbert, both having 13-second penalties. Salvador has a drive-through penalty. Where did he earn that? Very interesting race here, guys. The start was phenomenal. In about lap 3 or 4, and the next turn that is about to come up, that is where Dimas claimed his first place after Matthews went too aggressively and spun both himself and Silas. He turned into Silas there while trying to overtake. But I think this will be about 2 or 3 laps of the safety car, I think, until GXZ catches up. He is 6th, actually, somehow. That is not GXC, that is Milo, until Milo catches up. And is that Dom too? Dom is lapped. By the looks of it, he is going to stay in the line, or is he going to overtake? Yes, he is lapped by, looks like, everyone here in front of him. Will he overtake the safety car, or if he is able to, or will he do? Looks like he won't do it. Looks like he's going to stay right where he is, lapped. Interesting there. pits, so I think there will be an additional. So I think about, yeah, 2 more laps I think should be enough. So I don't know. Let's put it on the ads a little bit. Show our sponsors if we have any. But yeah, the very fun race here. Dim is here still in P1. Ali and the Ferrari moves up to P2. Silas is with P4. I think this will also be driver of the day for Dimis, who started 7th, but the Greek is currently leading. Now he has a good enough race finish. He was battling for P1 there, and he started only 8th, that is 1 place behind him. He could also get driver of the day. Jasper is in P3 after starting P2, and Ali is in P2 after starting P3. So basically those two have just switched. Who will be the winner of the Bahrain Grand Prix? Yes, and looks like they're going back to racing. Can they take first place from Demis? Little aggressive there. The McLaren goes wide. That's Salvador. Salvador goes wide. Looks like someone is spinning there. Can't quite make out who. Demis, quite a little bit of a lockout there. Norbert, and is that another safety? That is another safety car. Just after we were done with the first, that is another safety car, ladies and gentlemen. 5, I think, were able to move up. That is a DNF. I think that was a massive pile or crash there. Because as I saw, a McLaren and someone else were out. Hold up, let me just check my replay. I'll check it. Yeah, so there, Salvador and the V carb of Maddie's went out, I think. And yeah, then someone just spun there. There was quite of chaos here. Cammy Boy, yes, he gets a 10-second penalty for a severe collision with Herky. That is another safety car waiting for us. There has been a lot of penalties there. What are the penalties now? 23-second penalty to Razor, 29 to Cammy. Salvador still has the drive-through penalty. Makes you wonder when he'll serve it. Is Luke Dom going to realize that he can do something like try and unlap himself here? Crazy racing here. So we just lost. I think we lost about 3 drivers here, or 2. I think it was 2. So that was Norbert and Maddie's. That's 2 safety cars, like, very quickly. We haven't even finished the first lap after the safety car. There's already another one. Looks like it will be a fight for the lead of the race between Jasper and Dimis. If Silas can get past Ali, which shouldn't even have to bother him as he has a time penalty, he will also be in the fight. But as of right now, it's It's the Haas of Demis and the Cadillac and Jasper. So currently, the Greek Demis and the Dutch Jasper are fighting for the win. Lazio is also up there, and by the looks of it, with this finishing, Cadillac are going to lead the Constructors' Championship. Looks like it's going to be another lap of the safety car. So Cammy Boy catches up. But Luke still hasn't unlapped himself. He's in 15th, 2 minute and a half behind Cammy Boy, who is actually, as of right now, I think he is behind him because Luke hasn't unlapped himself. Wild scenes here. Cammy gets another 10-second penalty. Is that another one? What is happening there? Cammy Boy with a 39-second penalty, and Razor with a 23-second one. Jasper here is going to finish all out. Silas too. That was utter chaos there at the restart. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. I think the moment we start, Luke should be getting the blue flags. That's another penalty for Cammy. Yes. So do Cammy and Razor have some beef there? He looks like he knocked Razor on the gravel, out of the race. I think the FIA are going to have a field day with Cammy. This is some very dangerous driving there in the safety car. I think Cammy was he has gotten a 49-second penalty, with like 30 seconds being because he was smashing into Razor. Oh, whoa, and there he does it again, after Razor tries to wipe him out to take him back for that. Something is happening between these two. We don't have time for it as the race is on again. Can Silas get in front? Small lockout there by the Cadillac. Silas pulls out in front of Ali. Now, can he catch Jasper and Demis? Can Silas get the pullback? Is that another safety car? That is another safety car there. Probably because of those two. If y'all are hearing Max Verstappen in the background, that's the sound of my phone when it charges to 100%. But at this point, this is getting quite boring. As you know, the drivers there just... Silas, though, has the advantage of fresher tires. It's only a lap fresher than Jasper's tires, and 3 laps fresher than Guinness' tires. But it might bring him some advantage there. Could flash another. Why is everybody trying to take out Red Bull Racer? What is going on? I think Razor and Cammy are going to get a lot of penalties today from the FIA. I'll just call, the head of FIA. I'll see if I can get him on call. I'll see if I can, get in touch with him. So I know what Razor is doing there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that a brake check or is he just smashing in him? Yes. What is going on here? What is going on here? Razor is... Oh! And Kid Flash takes out Razor. Was that for the greater good there? Yeah, Kid Flash also. I think that was... I don't know if they saw that as for greater good, but Razor has been filled with penalties, and if two drivers are getting penalties because of you, I don't think it's in them. And we'll have looks like we'll have a post-race interview with the head of FIA, so stay for that too. You can also join the post-race interview channel in the server after the race. Because, oh my days, what is happening here? This has been very crazy though. That is a lot of the grid wiped out. Yeah, that is almost half the grid wiped out. Almost. But I think we're actually going to have some peace here now that Razor is out, because what was Razor doing? Has Cammy done something to him for him to do what just he did there? And then that caused Kid Flash to do it. I'm not quite sure, but it is official safety car in this lap. Silas and Jasper there were moving in quite sync for a good second. So, the Greek Dimis is leading the race. The Dutch Jasper is second. Silas is from Denmark. Here third, and fourth is the Ferrari of Ali, who is in P4. Now let's look at the race start. Very interesting there. Couple of moves there. Silas moves up to P2. Can he catch Dimas now? Can he catch Dimas back for the lead of the race? Whoa, Dimas locks out. Can Silas use that? This fight for P1 is going to be very exciting. Silas has the fresher tires. Dimas has the advantage. Jasper also trying to take the position from Silas. And Silas defending, will he lose time to Dimas? Looks like he will not. Silas, Jasper also trying to make a move on Silas. Silas trying to catch up to Dimas and take the win away from him. Can he do it considering he is on fresher tires? We have 5.5 laps remaining to decide the outcome of this race. Who will win it? A lot of penalties have been given, but our top 3 don't have any penalties. Let's see how they line up. Dimas locks out a little. Silas now gets overtake. Will he benefit from this? Will he use the overtake? He is lining up for the slipstream there. Jasper is also right behind him. The gap Jasper to Silas is closer than the gap from Silas. And Dimas locks out. Can Silas use it? He gets very close to him, almost makes contact. What is Dimas doing? Why is he locking out in almost every corner? This just almost cost him the lead of the race, and looks like it will. Yes, he locks out again. His right rear by the looks of it. Silas trying to make the most of it as he tries to get back into P1 when he started from pole. Silas moving up. What can he do? He also has to defend Jasper behind him. Can he overtake Dimas? Because I think if Dimas makes one more lockout, this win is Silas's for sure. He has the Aston Martin and the Cadillac all battling for the lead. That is a sentence that you will not hear in the real F1. Silas moving up there. And he do it. If Dimas there makes now a mistake, they're on turn 15 or turn 1, Silas is going to have a field day. He is most likely overtaking him with 4 laps left in the race. Silas moves in for the overtake. Silas, Dimas locks out again, but Silas cannot get in front just yet. Dimas making it hard for Silas to stay in slipstream. Jasper trying to make aside them. Silas there, moving in for the dive bomb. And thus he gets the position. There was contact, or he doesn't. Dimas still has the position there. Silas using all of his battery to get in front of Dimas as this three-way fight is going on. Now, this time Silas locks out a little. Jasper Jasper's on the side there. Jasper gets in front of Silas. Who is going to win this race? This is anybody's guess. Does Jasper get the position? No, he doesn't. Dimas still somehow in the lead of the race. Look at that gap. It is almost non-existent. The Cadillac still trailing behind the Haas. And the Aston Martin has just lost the position. Can he get it back? If Dimas gets to keep this win, he is definitely going to earn Driver of the Day. But as of right now, it is looking very hard for him. Jasper on the outside. Jasper takes the lead of the race. With 3 and a little less than a half of laps remaining. Can Jasper now keep the position? Or will Silas mutter his plans? Or Dimas again? Dimas looks like he locks out. There was slight contact there. Silas there. Silas moves up to P2. Dimas is again in P1. Jasper again in P3. We are back as we were 2 laps ago. What does Silas do? Silas takes the lead of the race. Can Dimas fight him for it though? No, Silas gets the inside line, but Dimas again with him. And Silas then loses 2 positions again. These ending laps, absolutely fantastic. This time Jasper locks out. Silas can't get something from it. Dimas still in P1. Jasper don't making a move there. Jasper moves up. Jasper is in the lead of the... Jasper spins! Jasper is out of the fight for the lead of the race by the looks of it. Now it is up to Dimas and Silas. Silas takes the lead. Silas is now in the lead, but can Dimas take it back? Jasper has just spun there. I think that very much burned off his tires, and I think he is no longer in the fight for P1. But anything is possible here. Maybe Silas and Dimas make a mistake. Maybe they spin out. But as you know, if my mom had balls, she'd be my dad. Silas now in the lead of the race, almost comfortably, but almost half of a second to Dimas. Can Dimas do something on three-lap older tires? Something is telling me he cannot. As they move in the second to last lap, Jasper has spun. Very unlucky there. It's the risk of racing on those old tires. But again, Dimas trying to make a move. He still is trying to fight Silas for it. I think he damaged his sideboards there. Dimas and Silas, this is going to be a great rivalry to the season. Dimas somehow takes the lead of the race. Silas trying to make a move. So Silas then, again with the lead of the race. Sorry, I had to go there a little bit. Silas, can Dimas do something? But by the looks of it, it is Silas's. Maybe Dimas makes an overtake. Jasper is also back in this. He has cat back to Dimas and Silas. Currently, the first race is going for Silas. I think he is liking that very much, as both of them have way older tires than him. Yeah, so currently, it's going to Sweden. Dimas now with the overtake. Can he make a move? Silas and Jasper also is back here. Can he at least secure P2 as they're in the last lap of the race? Is there going to be any late drama? Silas locks out a little bit. Dimas can't make anything out of it. Is there going to be last lap drama, or are they pretty much finished? Jasper now drops to almost 2 seconds. What has happened with Jasper there? He's just dropping and dropping by the second. Fantastic racing here. Silas, by the looks of it, he is going to win the Grand Prix. He somehow set the fastest lap 1, sector 1. That is somehow impossible on these 13-lap-old tires. Looks like he is going to keep Dimas out of it, but it is still not done until the last lap. Silas is only hoping to be driving cautiously and avoiding any spins. Silas, as fast as sector 2.